Hi, and thank you for listening. This is Sherry Andrea. You can find me at sherryspeaks.com, where you can find 80 plus attunements starting at $2.50. Also, as a reminder, all of the attunements do come with certificates, and they're no longer the plain ugly ones that I know nobody liked. They're now, I took the time last year to make them all the beautiful, pretty ones that you're used to seeing when you use my certificate creator on my website. So now they're all the beautiful certificates. Also, as a reminder, there is a certificate creator still on my website that I created where if you were attuned by somebody else, maybe you didn't get the certificate, maybe you've lost it, you can put all the information in, including the Reiki Master's name, the date, and everything that you got attuned. And as a side note, if you don't remember when you got attuned, just kind of aim for maybe you might remember the year, but even if you don't remember the month and the date, at least if you remember the year, then just pick a month and a day. Like maybe you might pick February 1st, or you might pick March 1st. So of course, no problem, you can always get reattuned to anything. Okay, so also from the website, you can find under services on the navigation menu, you can find the information for scheduling a psychic reading, which they're still on sale right now, $15 for 30 minutes. If you need an hour, I don't mind if you schedule two like back to back, and so then that means you still get the sale price. So that means an hour would cost you $30 instead of $45. The normal price for the psychic readings are $25. Even if you don't need one right now, it is okay with me if you schedule it and then end up rescheduling, if you just want to get it for the sale price and not miss out on the sale. Also, I have some clients that they don't want to miss out on the sale, so they'll buy in bulks of 5 or 10. It is fine with me if you do that. Just email me, and you can send the money, and then I have my little notebook where I keep track of them all, and just email me and I'll tell you what to do, where to send your money. You still can pay multiple ways, not just PayPal, but you can pay direct with your credit card, you can pay via Cashapp. So just all you have to do is email me and tell me that you want to buy several of them. Okay, so let's get down to it. Okay, the reason why I'm doing this video is because I don't remember how long, a week and a half, 2 weeks, I don't know, time's gone by so fast. I started offering via phone, so we do this over the phone, deep energy clearing, but it's a little bit different than my regular deep energy clearings in that over the phone, as we're on the phone, I'm able to tell you what my higher self is telling me, what I'm seeing. That includes not only about yourself, your chakras, excuse me, allergies, and not only yourself, but also when I go to clear your home, what I'm seeing. And yes, there's been instances over the last almost 2 weeks where I've done clearings for people where my higher self has shown me areas of their house, pointed things out, dark energy that's hanging out in the corners. Now, usually after I finish the clearing, there's not going to be anything there. But sometimes if I take a peek before I do the clearing and I take a look, and I can do that for you, if you want me to look first before I do the clearing and see what's there. And just to let you know, I'm using my abilities and not just what my higher self tells me. I'm actually looking. And I am going to do another video after this one about, and I know I've done out of body videos before, but I'm going to do a video explaining how I still kind of use those skills. Of course, while I'm talking to you on the phone, obviously I'm not going out of body, but I'm using something that's more like out of body slash remote viewing. I guess it's I liken it most similar to remote viewing. So I'm gonna do a video where I discuss that, because I get a lot of people that are like wanting certain chakras activated, worked on, repaired, that are responsible for astral traveling, or that are responsible for awakening abilities from past lifetimes. I don't have a problem working on anything specific you want. So if you're looking for a chakra activation, if you're looking for me to work on your DNA, if of course, included in my deep clearing, I'm already working on all of the major and minor chakras, which also do include 8 through 12. I can explain that more at a later time. And then of course I'm also doing the aura. I'm actually taking a look and I'm repairing any tears, discolorations, blemishes, anything like that in the aura. Sometimes these things come from not just this lifetime, but are the effects of past lifetimes. So it's a pretty thorough, deep clearing. And when it comes to the chakras, I do repair them. So if there are spokes out of place, I repair those, put those spokes back into place. It helps you. Some people get the deep clearing like once a month or once every 3 months, as they're also working on themselves, because sometimes it helps them to move to that transition to that next level a little bit easier or faster, you could say, I guess. Also, I do things like, the removal of attachments, the severing and disillusion, I guess you could say, of past promises, deeds, vows, getting rid of that, getting rid of those. Also, it's very... I also remove any influences, whether that's negative energy, entities, human influence. Of course, when it comes to anything related to negative energy, psychic attacks, what I'm looking for is that energy has a feel to it. I recognize that energy because of the past work that I've done with... I don't even know how to call it. It's not just energy work. Some people are just like, oh, I've been doing Reiki for forever. No, I started out actually with a group of people where we used to go out of body and we would help people out of body. We would go to their homes. We would remove things from their homes. Yes, I've gotten into trouble doing that before. I had a really bad attachment one time that was more like an energy parasite of some sort that I couldn't get rid of. And, so as a group, we would go out and help people, but also help each other when things like that would happen. So yeah, I'm very skilled at doing this stuff. I've been doing it for a while. However, I've never offered it as a service. I kind of stayed away from it, although I have done it as a service if somebody requested. So I have had many people in the past where I would get on the phone with them for periods of time sometimes, and I would remove things that they were picking up in their home. So I would tell them what I was seeing, what it looked like. Sometimes it was things that was sent to them by other skilled people to wreak havoc, and not only clearing them, but clearing, their husbands or wives, their pets that are in the house. And it's quite interesting. I have had past experience where I've cleared everybody in the house and everybody slept so deeply, and would get up in the morning, and when I would get the feedback, they would say, oh yeah, my husband or my wife said that's the best sleep they ever had. So also some people are looking forward to it kind of solving those issues where they're not getting a good night's sleep. Something is in the way of that. Whatever isn't removed, it's brought to the surface. So there are some things that just can't be removed because maybe there's still something karmic that hasn't been resolved. And in a case like that, usually it's brought to the surface so you can work on it. I do work a lot with the angels and ascended masters, so it's no surprise that during this deep clearing, healing, removal of all things, it's no surprise that when I do it, I'm also doing a lot of work with the angels and the ascended masters. I do verbalize it. What I mean is, you're not just like on the phone with me and I'm doing it and you don't know what's going on and it's just silent. No, I let you know step by step as I'm doing things what I'm doing. It gives you the opportunity to ask questions, or when I'm even finding stuff, to say, okay, well, where do you get that came from? So yeah, there is quite a bit of psychic reading that I'm doing when I do the clearings over the phone like this. Like I said, also, some people, they want me to look at, okay, I have this issue, I have this problem. Is this because of this? Is it because of that? Do I have any effects from, this person I deal with? Is that affecting me? So there are questions that they have that I'm using my psychic abilities and my higher self to answer. So far, everyone that I did a lot in the last 2 weeks. Did a lot of sessions of this deep energy clearing and energy, negative energy removal. I did quite a lot, and I've gotten some feedback back. And so far, everybody is loving it. Everybody is loving the benefits that they're getting. Also remember that sometimes this boost of energy and raising of vibrations that you'll be experiencing for a period of time also helps with other things. I've gotten feedback from people that say, every time you give me this service for a period of time, my business is way more successful and abundant, way more money is coming in. And they're saying it clear something out for me, and for a period of time, once again, my business is really financially abundant. Or they'll say, maybe if they play like scratch off tickets or something like that, they'll be like, yeah, I've noticed the synchronicity, I'm dreaming more, numbers are coming to me in my dreams, numbers that I'm playing are hitting more often. So the benefits are like endless. The benefits are endless. I usually recommend that people don't get the clearing more than once every 30 days, just to give the energy a chance to finish, give the angels and ascended masters a chance to finish doing their thing, because they do most of the work on you while you're sleeping. So, and to give that energy time to also settle before you get another one. But right now, I know you've been like, well, okay, how much is it? Where do I go? I'm sorry. Yeah, it's on sale right now because I figured, I don't know. I guess you could call it an introductory special. but normally it's going to be $50, but it is on sale right now for 30. So as far as the time, some people ask me that, well, how long is this? It's not a specific time, but generally it takes me 20 to 30 minutes. Sometimes it's longer because sometimes my higher self is pointing things out. And sometimes things are pointed out in specific rooms, and I'll tell you, okay, my higher self is showing me your living room. My higher self is pointing to this area in your living room, and it looks like such and such that my higher self is pointing to. What is there? You like, so sometimes it does take a little bit longer because we're doing these things. My higher self is pointing things out. My higher self will sometimes, point out, this has happened quite a few times, point out in rooms where you have maybe certain crystals, or maybe it's an organite, and my higher self sometimes will point something out and say that needs to be moved to a specific place. Or, sometimes it's that in a certain room, it's like I'm picking up maybe a lot of energy, but maybe that's not a bad thing. Maybe it's just that that's where you do most of your energy work, spiritual work, metaphysical work. And so I read that energy. I perceive, well, I mean, I got clairsentient, so the energy, I'm seeing it, but it also has a certain feel to me. And like I said, I'm pretty experienced with, I have really good discernment because it's one of the things that I had to work on early on, because the type of work that I was doing with the group I was telling you about, where we would go out of body and help people with, get rid of things that go bump in the night. So I had to have good discernment. I had to know when I was dealing with something that was positive and of light, or when I was dealing with something that was evil, negative, like I said, things that go bump in the night. And yes, I've seen some things that years ago, if you would have told me that they existed, I would have been like, nah, I don't believe that. Oh, I've seen some things. But whatever it is, like, you're working on, whether it's just regular spiritual advancement or you're working on something more specific. Some people are, working on out of body experience, astral projecting, or some people are working on strengthening their abilities. So sometimes those are the specific reasons why they're wanting this service. Just to give you a heads up. Okay, so today is May 7th. Tomorrow's Mother's Day. Yay me. And feel free, if you'd like to make a donation for Mother's Day, feel free to go to sherryspeaks.com/donate, and you'll see all the multiple ways to make a donation. And of course, I have all the standard ones, Cashapp, PayPal, or directly using your credit card. That would be nice because I got a speeding ticket to pay and I'm very, very nervous. I've got 3 days left to pay it. The speeding ticket was supposed to be 80. When I got it, the officer said 80. And when I logged into the system, guess what? It said 150 plus a $12 fee. So I'm kind of freaking out because I wasn't prepared for that. I was like, 80, cool, I can handle that. And then when I logged in to go pay it and I realized it was 150, oh my goodness. So right now I'm like a nervous basket case over that. So if you want to give me a donation for Mother's Day to go towards that speeding ticket, feel free. I would greatly appreciate it. I would love you for that because it's got me kind of nervous. But anyway, and now don't forget, we also have, if you want to really work on, kind of opening up more your psychic abilities and really developing those psychic abilities, whether you want to use them just for yourself, just to help your own self, or whether you actually want to start offering and doing psychic readings for people. We still have the Third Eye course that's on the website, sherryspeaks.com. You can go and sign up, and many people take the course, you have the opportunity to actually do the course and then do it again. I think I have it set to you're allowed to do it twice. That's just because sometimes, people do it the first time and they're like, I really wasn't 100% focused the whole time on it. I want to do it again. So I have it set up where you can do it twice. It comes with 2 free 30-minute coaching sessions. It also comes with my book, How to Awaken and Develop Your Psychic Self. So you also have that book as kind of like a guide. The book has everything in it that you would also need. So if you're not sure about something, it makes a good reference, or if you need some guidance as far as your chakra meditation, it's got a guided chakra meditation in it. So it, and I'd be more than happy to, and I would look forward to those coaching sessions and helping you to get where you're at. And by the way, this course is geared towards you being ready to do psychic readings for people in 30 days. Yeah, I know some of you are just like, 30 days, I'm supposed to open up, awaken, and be ready to do psychic readings in 30 days. Yeah, if you do everything you're supposed to, 30 days, you'll be ready in 30 days. All it's about is if you put the time in, if you put the time in and you do what you need to do, then no, it doesn't take very long, to be ready to do readings for people. So it doesn't take very long at all. So check that out. In the meantime, like I said, it's May 7th now. Hold on, let me think. Okay, I'm not working tomorrow, Sunday. However, I normally take Monday off, so I did a kind of reversal. I took Sunday off for Mother's Day, and then I opened up Monday on my schedule. So you could get the deep energy clearing, healing, energy removal, chakra activation, and repair service as soon as Monday. But let me tell you, people have been like booking them up pretty fast. So don't wait, because they've been booking up pretty fast. So like I said, people are hearing that I'm offering this service, and so many people are just like, oh, I'm seeing it and I'm so glad you're doing this. So if you want it, you better go ahead and schedule it now. Let me see what else. Okay, also, I'm going to put in the description the exact link to that service on my scheduler, so that you'll be able to find it. So because my scheduler is sherryspeaksnow.simplybook.me. So of course, if you're in your car and you're listening to this, you don't have time to look at the description, that's the link to my scheduler where you'll find that service. So that was sherryspeaksnow.simplybook.me. So I just wanted to share that with you, give you the heads up on that, have the opportunity to just say hello. How are you doing? How are you hanging in there? I know for me lately, don't you hate going to get gas now? Don't you just hate, like, when it's time to get gas, don't you just like, oh geez, it's time to get gas again? It's become this thing that you like don't look forward to. Like, it's a thing now. It literally is a thing. On a day where I know that I gotta go get gas, I don't know, it's almost like having an appointment for something that's quite serious. Yeah, it's terrible, isn't it? But yeah, I hope you guys are, sorry about that. I hope you guys, wherever you're at, your weather is okay. I know in parts of the US there have been flooding, there's been tornadoes. So I hope you guys are staying safe. I'm always thinking about you. But I look forward to the opportunity to speak with you over the phone, whether it's to do, the deep clearing energy work or whether it's a psychic reading. I look forward to speaking with you guys. Remember, don't forget, both sales will be on at least through the end of May, but it's okay with me. I mean, if you want to buy some of those services in advance, you can do that. Just send me an email. Okay, well, it's been great sharing with you, and I hope you have a great rest of your weekend. I hope you have a great Mother's Day if you're a mother, or even if you're a father taking care of your kids. Well, I guess it's kind of like a Mother's Day for you too. But anyway, enjoy the rest of your day. Namaste.